Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be doing, again, I've done this thing about 3 times, but every single time I learn something new. So this is a PCV diaphragm, and on this diaphragm there's a spring, and the spring goes up and down, lets out all the excess pressure, and doesn't allow air to come in and create a vacuum leak in the crankcase. Now I've got a replacement one here. As you can see, it comes with the cover. I'm going to show you in a second where it is on the car and some signs to look out for. But as you can see, this is in there, that's the spring, and then that whole thing will go down. The reason why I'm doing this again is because nobody ever, well, 1, shows you how to do it, and 2, tells you there's a second spring. And I don't think my car's ever had the second spring, because it's always had this one leak around, this one oil leak around this sort of section, and that spring goes in here. And there's actually a plug that goes on the other side of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the current situation. There is still a bit of an oil leak, and I think this spring here is going to solve it. I think it is a 12 mil diameter by 20 mil length spring, and I think it's 1.6 mil wire width. It's not that big of a spring, it's quite weak, but let me get you on the car and I'll show you exactly what I mean, and then we can just get to changing it. And I've not filmed it before, so if you've got the sleep, follow along. This car's fully a driveway queen at the moment. She gets driven on nice days, and that's about it, because I've got a daily now. Anyway, so as we're looking here, can you see this leak here? And can you see on this pipe there's a bit of oil? And a bit of oil out there. There's not any oil around here. And if you look down here, I don't know if you can see it, but in there you'll see the red cap. And on that red cap there's meant to be a spring. If you're seeing this, don't panic and don't replace your whole rocker cover. You don't need to. What you do need to do is replace this, and there's 2 ways of doing it. You can do it the hard way without moving this, or you can do it the easy way, which is loosening this and then just moving it off. I'm going to do it the easy way and loosen this. It's literally this bolt here, that bolt down there, and that bolt down there. This thing will just, and that. And then we'll just lift it up and flex it to the side, take this off, clean everything, and go again. Hopefully this time with the spring in there. So that's the plan. I'm going to get some gloves on, and hopefully we'll be able to sort it this time for good. All the other oil staying in the engine, so my little table that you guys are resting on has had so much weight on it, it's actually starting to flex. So you guys are a bit like that at the moment. I do apologise. Just glove up. I really, really hate oil. The reason why I've got another one is not because that's damaged, is every time I take these off, they snap. One of the clips, and if the clip snaps, you got no hope. They're weak as it is, so got to be very careful not to obviously snap the rocker cover. I'll show you the way I've been doing it, and hopefully I don't snap the rocker cover. Now I'm pretty sure this is 10 mil, so I'm just going to preload a 10 mil on a socket. Let's go. Right, so there's a bolt there. There's these, which I can just conveniently undo like that. That one is a bit of a pain up here. I think it's an 8 mil, but there's one, I don't know if you can see that actually, yeah, one there. So just loosen that off. This is quite a common problem you see all the time, that oil leak, and everyone just says, oh, you have to replace the whole rocker. No, you don't. Don't waste your money. If your rocker cover's fine, obviously if your rocker cover's leaking, it's leaking, isn't it? But this is actually a serviceable item that a lot of people don't know about, and then end up spending hundreds of pounds trying to replace it, and they just don't need to. Nearly there. There you go. Right, this now should be able to just lift over. Just enough room. Right, you can see we've just got enough room now. Basically, the best way of doing this is getting a screwdriver under here and leveraging it up. Now, careful, because if you're leveraging on this, you'll snap underneath it. So be very, very careful. And yeah, basically want to leverage it up. And then there's loads of clips around here which are really, really strong. So just very carefully get it to that point, and then this is going to go flying. Oh, there you go. So, let's see if this one's snapped any clips. Yeah, in the exact same place every single time. So it keeps snapping there, which is why I bought a replacement. But obviously this diaphragm's pretty new, so it sits in there like that. And then your one, every time I check it on the old ones, there's some sort of crack. This one seems all right, which is a shame, but That's the spring that goes in there. There's no spring. Now I think when I first took this off, this must have gone flying and I didn't spot it, or it just never had one. But it's always had that leak. And obviously you can see here, where the hell did I just drop that? Anyway, as you can see there, that's crankcase pressure with the diaphragm and excess crankcase pressure, which is where it's leaking out. It needs a spring obviously to hold it down, otherwise it's just not going to get pushed through to here and then the catch can. So I'm going to quickly tidy this up, find where I've lost that thing, and go from there really. Alright, I found the piece. It dropped down there. So I'll give that a clean in a second. But I'm just going to use some IPA on a rag and clean up as much as possible, because basically I want to check if this fixes it. I assume it will. The first time I did this, I thought the exact same thing. I thought, how is that holding itself down if nothing's holding it down? And the answer was it wasn't. So my suspicions were true, because now we can fix it. Yeah, this is a bit of a pain in the ass trying to clean up, because as with any oil leak, it goes bloody everywhere. The good thing with IPA is it dries nice and quickly. I'm just going to clean it off the wire and this tube, because that's the giveaway for me. It used to be on the airbox, now the airbox is not there, it's the tube. When it's on the tube, it's leaking. Cool. So yeah, this is that thing, just make sure it's all clean. I'm just going to check the spring fits, because obviously I've just guessed the size. I don't know, one, if there's meant to be a spring in there, and two, if that's the right size. I'm pretty sure it's meant to have a spring in there. So let's try it. Here's the spring, and woohoo! Look at that. So I assume that goes in there like that. Now, if that was there before, if you'd taken it off, you know, it'd be really funny if I just saw it somewhere, just chilling on the intake manifold or something. Anyway, that goes there. This new one, that goes in there like that, and then push this in place. It doesn't tend to come out. Okay, maybe it does. So basically, it's all a game of balancing this all up. Right, I can see it on the side here. Let me try and show you. You see there where I'm moving it? So you can see the spring is sat, everything's sat. So now, I'm just going to press it down. And I think that is it. Super duper tight. I'll just shine a light in here to have a look. The spring's on there now. See if we can get you to see it. There. So, not this that you've seen, but that there. You can just see the shimmer of the spring. So I'm thinking, that's it. Spray a bit of IPA on this. Wipe, wipe, wipe. I'll give this all a nice wipe again. Clean and replaced. On, all we got to do is replace this here. Should be easy enough. This should basically just lift back over into place, and then put this bolt back in. They're both the same, but obviously the rusty one you see. So I'm going to put it in the place so you don't see. No, it's just had a little bit of an oil leak, but I fixed all the main stuff. But I bought that micro because I can't literally this. Every time I drive this every day, something goes wrong. I was like, I can't be doing that. So I know, yeah. So I got, yeah, that thing is 2002, 140 odd thousand, but starts up, goes every single time, doesn't it? Which is, you'd expect that from a car, wouldn't you? Not this thing. But no, we're all buttoned up, but I'm waiting for the next thing to break, basically. We're all good for now, anyway. That's it, yeah, that's it. Got to rely on it. Buttoned up, we'll just tighten this up so we don't go boost leak. And scoot. Great stuff. So that is all done. We are ready to test fire. Ignition. Damn, we got cold start. Cold start on this is brutal. Yeah, the turbo surgeon. I do love when it blows off at the end of the cold start. It's so fucking loud. It's like giving me suck children in. Oh, get sucked in. Just taking a listen to the idle. Yeah, it sounds alright. We'll probably take it for a test drive just to double check things over, but what I'll do is I'll just button up quick. We'll go for a quick little test drive and see what it's saying. All right, ladies and gents, welcome back to the cockpit. I don't know if I just heard a weird blow-off noise. God, the brakes are shocking when they're cold. I'm literally just down a few roads. Oh, we'll give it a few whirls and see what it's saying. It definitely sounds like it's adjusting again. Like, it's so easy to tell. So easy to tell when this car is like learning itself again, or like teaching itself. Because like the idle is a bit, not rough, but like, it's extra safe is the best way of putting it. Like, it'll drop the revs from high and catch itself and then lower. And it only does that when it's learning. It definitely sounds like it does the a bit more. Yeah, it definitely does. Don't know if that's linked or anything, but I'm gonna give it a few bimbles. Oh my God, the brakes are fucking horrendous when they're cold. It's smooth though, super smooth. Except the clutch, oof. I don't know how well you guys can hear that over the wind. Yeah, it sounds good, man. I like this car. I like this car when I don't have to drive it every day. Right, I'm gonna give a few more bimbles. We're gonna pull over and we're gonna double check. And I've got a secret thing I just want to update you guys. It's not a secret, but let's see if you spotted it yet. Probably not, I haven't shown it, but I'll walk around and we'll see if you can spot it. All right, the car is running way smoother. I've done like basically a few minor pulls, got in the high RPM, the high boost, sort of the high oil pressure range. I haven't checked yet, obviously. I'm about to find a place to pull over, but the idle's even smoother. Like, I can't even feel the engine running. I've never had it this smooth. It feels locked in, like absolutely dialed in. I definitely want more pops and bangs, but I also care about the cat. So yeah, let's find a place to pull over and we will pick it up. It's driving phenomenally, I must say. Like, even now, just bimbling about, it is super duper happy, super happy. Flawless. Right, yeah, I'll find a place to pull over and I'll have a look. Let's do it. I'm not stopping long. Sounds so healthy. And then it just catches itself, idles perfectly again. Right, let's have a look. I'm gonna first show you around the outside. See if you can spot anything. What do you reckon? Not notice anything? Maybe something around the back? Something around the side? Something around the front? Right, if you guess wheel spaces, you're right. Put them back on and it's fine. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I just tried them because I was bored one day and yeah, they don't vibrate anymore. Yeah, and would you look at that? She's dry. Absolutely nothing on the pipe, nothing out the back. That's it then, guys. The reason why I checked that is because I checked the oil catch can. That noise, by the way, if you can hear it, it's the clutch, it's the paddle clutch chatter. So bloody loud. But yeah, the reason I checked it was the oil catch can wasn't catching any oil. I was like, it's bone dry. I was like, shit, this car's not that good on bloody oil. So yeah, I was thinking, well, what's stopping it? And I was thinking, well, if the crank is venting without going through the diaphragm and through the PCV and then through the intake, that'll be why. So I check it at like another 500 miles or so. We should see at least like a misting or something of oil, right, in the catch can. For now, that's where she is. Yeah, sounds phenomenal. Give it a few revs. She's a bit dirty. All right, let's go. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much it. I'm gonna sit in here, drive her home. It's due a wash, really. Another wash short. Everyone liked that. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope this helps somebody out there with the same issue. This goes across all the Prince engines, so Minis, 208 GTI, 308 GTIs. Yeah, I think even the non-GTI 308, 208s, all of it. The Prince engine in general, 1.6 turbo. You don't need to replace your rocker cover. Even if you get a vacuum test and you see smoke coming out, and just replace the diaphragm first. It literally costs a tenner. And the spring, a 12mm diameter, 1.6mm thick, 20mm long, and that will do you perfectly. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'm going to bimble on home, and I guess I'll see you in the next video.